Morning from a very flu Asanda. Anyways, I hope you guys are well and welcome to today's video. It's going to be a quick and short one. I promise today I'm going to show you my gifts that I received for Christmas. It's like 4 things, but I'm going to show you. I wanted to speak about duties of a candidate attorney. Now, before we proceed, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. First things first, one of the things that people don't get as candidate attorneys is, I'm going to speak from a perspective of a small law firm where I did my articles, small to medium law firm, because the situations are very similar. If you are in a candidate attorney position, one of your duties or most of your duties include the day-to-day running of the firm. That includes serving, issuing of papers. So basically, you're going to do the duties of a messenger. You're going to do the duties of a secretary. You're going to do the duties of the actual attorney. If you do not accept that this is going to be your duties, one, you're not going to gain the proper experience. Two, you're not really going to have a good relationship with your boss or the people that you work with. It's that simple. So don't be shocked, especially in the beginning of your articles. One, you probably won't have your right of appearance in the first or second month. I got mine end of the first month. So if you don't have the right of appearance, you're likely going to be in the office learning how to draft or being asked to draft certain stuff. And then you're going to be going to court to issue. To issue is basically to get the court stamps. Could take you the whole day, could take you half of the day, because it depends on the moods of the registrar and how busy the court is. They could be busy, they could not be available, they could not just want to do anything that day. So those are things that you're going to be doing. Going to be going from court to issue, going from office to office. If you're in a small town, like the town that I was in, everything is within like 1 kilometer radius, or so you could be walking to court and then walking down to serve at on your way back past the office of other attorneys, serve and then go back to your office. Could be going to your office, from your office to serve and then go to court. Those are things that you do, and it's normal. It's one of those things that are normal that you're going to be doing. And if you are thinking of going in to practice on your own account, it's very important that you get this type of experience, because those are the things that you're going to be doing, especially when you're practicing in your own account, starting off in a small firm, on your small firm on your own. You must know everything that has to do with running of a firm. So I think this type of experience is very important, and you should not let it make you feel like you are less of an attorney. You are like, that's what attorneys do, honestly. That's why advocates say that they don't like the practice of attorneys, because it's basically paperwork. It's basically more than just attending to consulting with clients, but it's doing phone calls on behalf of clients. And if you don't have a secretary, you are obviously going to be doing the phone calls, doing the emails, so you need to learn how to do all of those things. So yeah, that's what you do. And then now let's go back to the ethical part of being. What is your actual duty? What does the act say about a candidate attorney? A candidate attorney is said to be appearing instead of or on behalf of. It's not something like, it's something like that. So instead of or in place of your principal. You don't appear for yourself, to an extent that in some courts they just write the name of your firm. They don't even write you. And you need to understand that any action that you are doing instead of or in place of your principal, and it could implicate yourself or your principal. So that is why it's very important to have a good relationship with your principal. If you mess up in court, you let them know, I messed up. They'll be able to call whoever that they need to call on your behalf and apologize or make arrangements of making the situation better, because you are appearing instead of and in place of your principal. Where your principal is not available to appear, that's where you appear. And in the first year, obviously, you only appear in a district court. Then in your second year of articles, you can appear in the regional court on permission of the LPC, obviously. But you need to understand that part of your duties and your role. Like, I think that's where most candidate attorneys lose it. And I think that's where most principals lose it again. They don't want to guide people. No, it's for your firm as well. It's for yourself, as a candidate attorney, building yourself up. And when they're looking at a candidate attorney that's messing up in court, that's rude, it reflects on the firm. What is this firm teaching this person? They're teaching her to say whatever that they want. They're teaching her to be disrespectful. They're teaching her to be rude. And if you are the type of person that's rude, that's mean, you're unlikely to get help. And in this profession, in order for you to get by, you need the help of others. One, you need to be nice to the prosecutors if you are doing a criminal court case, a criminal trial, or whatever. If you are in criminal court, the prosecutor is your best friend. You need to be nice to them. When you're going to introduce yourself to the presiding officer, you need them. And if you are coming from outside of court, like outside of court jurisdiction, because you could be in a court in a different town and you need to travel back. And if you are not friends with the prosecutor and the prosecutor doesn't know, they'll call your matter last. Maybe it's the 50th matter or it's the 80th matter. Because you didn't introduce yourself to the prosecutor and tell the prosecutor, I'm appearing for this matter, I'm from this certain town. Most of the time, if you're appearing for just one matter, they'll push your matter forward and let legal aid do their matters later, because legal aid is basically the resident defense attorney in that particular court. They're likely to only just be working in that court. And if when you are appearing in A court, C court, D court in the same day, you need to make the court aware with, I'm here for many things. Can I get assistance? You see? Yeah. Okay. I hope that you guys understand your duties and your roles when you are going into the profession next year, starting off your articles, because right now I think most firms are closed. And if you are going to be starting your job as a candidate attorney, have that in mind. Have that in mind. This is not for you. This is for the firm is not yours, yes, but you should do the best of the interest of the firm, because everything that you do is a reflection of what the firm is about. It's a reflection of what the firm is teaching you, and it's a reflection on your career as well. If you don't do well, people will remember you. If you do well, people will also remember you. And if you do well in court, it's very nice to come back from court and your principal says, oh, I just heard from the certain senior saying that you did very well in court. I just heard from the certain senior saying that they saw you in court and they were impressed. Very good to have. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great new year. I think the new year and the start of 2023 with your careers. I think this is my last legal coming into the legal profession video for this year. I hope it is. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on my next video. I'm late for work. Bye.